Okay, today we're going to install bump stops from Rugged Ridge. These are the polyethylene, so they have absolutely no flex to them or give. Up in there, you can see the old ones just disintegrated. But since I can barely get 2 fingers inside that spring, it means we're gonna have to take off the tires, jack it up, and either pull the spring or make enough space to get these bump stops in there. So let the fun begin. So what I found is that at pretty much full droop, I'm really close to getting this thing in here. I don't want to say really close, but I can see some movement in the spring. I just don't think I'm going to have the muscle that it takes or the right leverage to get it in there. But I'll spend 10 minutes trying if it saves me a half hour of taking off the track bar and the shocks and all of that. All right, so I cleaned out the hole in the old bump stop, which pretty much has the consistency of a 10-day-old English muffin. Thanks, Chrysler. But I can't complain. There's a lot of other things I love about the truck. So I'm gonna use the shock as leverage and put this old pry bar in here and try to get to the high point of the shock and see if I can't get this in. Maybe I'll... Son of a gun, it worked. She's in the cage. So I doubt I'm gonna be able to get that in there with pry bar pressure, but you know what? I'm damn well gonna try while I'm here. All right, I got the quick disconnect back in there. So it doesn't droop down as much. Still does droop quite a bit. We're gonna change the angle here of the shot. Because what I'm attempting to do is to jack it in. So I'm gonna take blocks and I'm gonna put them on the puck in here and jack that up into place. So jacking it up seemed to work, I think. Get these blocks out and nope, that didn't do it. Almost made it though. I even jumped up and down on the bumper. All right, so I guess I'll try it again. Wait, that time I could see it kind of slowly going in, and it looks like it might be in there up to the line. I jumped on the bumper, and the second I started to press it up, it eased its way in there. I don't know if it's where I want it to be. It doesn't look like it. It looks angled. I think it's got to be in up to this bevel. Yeah, and I can feel it. It just wants to come right back out. So now that I got it up that far, I can put a little bit more leverage in here, which is fantastic. Lower this down a little bit more. Let's see what that does. That's really getting up there now. lot of weight on it, but I'm not quite sure that I got the pop that I want, if there is a pop. Let's jump on the bumper. I might have to go up to this bevel. Yep, it looks like it does. Boy, this is tricky. Okay, the good news is that it's in there. It's in there good. And in looking at the height of this, it's right where it needs to be. You know how I ended up doing it. I jacked it up until it was partially in there. Then I added more blocks and I compressed it as far as it would go without falling off the jack or the jack stands. This bottom part was deformed, was all bulbing out, and I think this is what really did it. I went up top and I just filled this cavity with about a tablespoon of WD-40. When the sucker finally came off the jack stand, WD-40 came pouring out the center of the bump stop. So I think that's what did it. Now let's try to repeat this on the other side. Well, as it turns out that if it is cocked and well lubricated, a little bit of muscle with a good leverage bar, we'll pop it in. Surprise, surprise. What a bitch of a job. Good luck.